Now the last function on the list is in typecasting is str function, which is a string function. Yeah. Now this function we saw. Now it's the str function works the opposite of int and float. Okay, you can take it that way. Yeah. Now it surrounds an integer or a float object with quotes. So if I type 100 and say str, it will have a double quote around it. Yeah. So the str function returns the string representation of any Python object. So it provides string representation of any Python object. So anything, when I say anything, it could be object like tuple or a list. Yeah, we'll see some examples on it. So the str function has three parameters. First is the require parameter, is the object whose string representation we want. Other two parameters are encoding and errors. Yeah, then these are optional, so you do not need to worry about it. So let's execute it and see. Suppose I want to convert integer to string. So I'll say a equal to. So first, let me show you how it looks like if I have to print a. Yeah. And let me do it with the string object as well. Yeah. So this will convert integer to string. Yeah. So let's see what are the two outputs. Here you can see a is a string. Okay, integer. So let me print type of a as well here. So we understand what are we talking about. And same thing we'll type here as well below. So you see in integer, let me type. Okay. Now let's see. Here you can see. So it is a integer here for our first three commands, and for the next three commands it is string because we have used the string converter here. Same way we can do for float. So if I copy this same thing, if I copy the same thing here, and if I include here 10.99 and same here 10.99. Let's see what happens. So you can see here it is float. Since 10.99 is a float, we have a decimal here, and it has got converted to string here. Yes. So you need to be careful on what we are typing. Yeah. It has got converted. Now, how do I find whether it has got converted? If you just type A here, it will show you the quotes as well. Yeah. So if I try to run A, yeah, you can see the quotes next to the numbers. So you see the starting code 10.99 and the ending code. So this shows that this has been A has been converted to string. Yeah. So this is how you can understand. Yeah. Now, if I try to do some expression, so if I say A equals to str of, let me do like this one. So let me put a simple expression. It should give me a decimal output for an, okay, I need to print it. Print A. Yeah, and I'll say print type of A. Same thing what we did earlier. I'm sorry for this. I say print type of A here as well. Yeah. Let's see what is the output. See, it is in float format, which is 0.2. Let me do it by adding string here. Yeah. And we'll see what is the output here. So I'll say str of the output 2,4. It has got converted to string, which can find here 0.4. If I try to see again A, you'll find the double quotes besides the number at the start and the end. Yeah. So in second case, a division expression is given as an argument to the string. Now you need to note that the expression is evaluated first and then result is converted to string. So since it is within the brackets, it first does the calculation and then converts it to string. Yeah, because string is because the calculation is inside the brackets. Yeah. Now if I try to the now since we did it for floating points, yeah. In scientific notation, as we did earlier, if we do it for scientific notation using capital E or small e, and with the positive or negative power, again it will get to converted into string. So suppose I say A equals to str of 10 E4, yes, and we'll again try to use the same thing. Let's see what is the output. See this? So it has got first calculated it as a normal integer and then it has assigned it the string. Yeah. Same way we can have for the negative scientific thing, which could be in smaller letters. So I can have 1.23 uh, E. I can have smaller e as well. Not necessarily that I should have a bigger E or a capital E. Let's see what is the output of this one. So you see this? So again, it is converted to string. Yeah. Same way, we can have this is scientific notation conversion to string. Yes. Previous to this, we saw floating expression conversion to string, expression or floating expression conversion to string. Yes. And we saw convert and float to string. Yeah. So we saw in string function, we saw conversion of integer to string. We saw float to string. We saw conversion of expression to string, a scientific notation to string. We can also do is we can convert a boolean to string. So if I say str of true, it will not give me any number. It will straight away give me true in words. See this? Yeah. Same way. So this is boolean to conversion to string. Boolean conversion to string. No, I'll put it this way. So this will help. Yeah, it shows double quotes. It shows the quotes in. So we, as I said earlier, you can also convert a list. So if I have list 1, comma 2, comma 3, yeah. So it would list conversion to string. Let's see. Yeah, see the quotes besides the list. We can have tuple. You can refer my previous videos on data types to understand what is list or tuples. Yeah. See this? So it has converted tuple to a string. Yeah. Lastly, we can convert dictionary to a string. So we know what dictionary has. Dictionary has keys and values. So I can have curly braces here, curly braces here, and key and value to make it 2003. I'll make it 3000. Yeah. So let's see if it makes a dictionary to string. You can see this. So it has converted a dictionary to a string. So this is how you can use string function for type conversions. Yeah. So after this, let's see conversion of sequences type. Now we saw conversions of literal types. Now we'll see how we can convert sequences. Yeah, how can we have typecasting in sequences? Thank you so much.